Whispers in the midnight air, ghostly fingers in my hair, shadows dancing by my bed, echoes of the things they once said.
Welcome to another episode of Ghost Girls, where we talk about ghosts. It's for the ghost curious. It's for the skeptics. I don't know why I said it like that. We talk about ghosts.
It's for the ghost.
It sounded like I was at the dentist. Like something was in my mouth. I'm like, we're talking about ghosts. It's for the ghost curious, the skeptics, and everyone in between. Anyone who's had a what the fuck was that moment. This is for you. We just like ghost stories. They're fun. I'm Leah Richardson.
And I'm Nicole Leth.
Well, we have last names. We usually don't say our last names.
We have this base job. We have last names.
Yeah, not to brag.
And we are just two giggly, goofy ghost girls excited to chat today with our friend about spooky
stuff.
Things that make you say, what the heck?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So today we have Jessica Lightfoot with us.
I have a last name too.
Ooh.
Yeah, so we all are three-dimensional women with last names.
Full names. Jessica is a very good friend of mine. Actually, one of the first friends I made in LA, like 15 years ago, not to age us. And
a long time.
In
LA years.
In
that's
LA,
like
I was
decades.
like 21.
It actually is in
Yeah.
LA
It's
years.
like 45 years.
Crazy.
You've known each other your entire lives.
Truly.
Crazy. I jokingly call her and her husband mom and dad because they're not even that much older than me, like a few years, but they kind of took me under their wing, and I like third wheeled with them a lot. So I
Yeah.
jokingly called them mom and dad. Now they
And
have
we called her Threefer. She was
Threefer.
our Threefer.
Yeah,
I love that.
you know?
And we love you.
Oh,
You're
I
still
love
our
you.
daughter.
Thank you.
Are much taller than us. Daughter.
I whisper that in your children's ears at night. I'm like, I was here first. I'm just going out. Now you actually have your own children. And then I jokingly call the podcast producers dads. I might have a problem.
I know,
Anyway,
they are kind of
our
our
podcast
daddies.
daddies. Yeah. But Jessica is a theater girl at heart. A mom.
Oh, Alex, they liked it.
He's like, please stop. She's a theater girl at heart, a mom of 2 toddlers, and a lifelong fan of all things spooky. She's originally from Denver, now lives in LA. I mean, I don't know why I'm reading this. I know you. With her husband and her cute, chaotic little crew. Jessica has always loved hearing ghost stories, but also lived one during college. And Jessica, how are you doing
Happy
today?
to have you here.
Happy
I'm
to have
so
you here.
happy to be here talking about ghosts with the two of you.
Yes.
Thank you for having me.
Thanks for being here.
Before we started recording, we were having the most stimulating conversation about how like Bloody Marys are the best brunch cocktails.
They are.
And mimosas or mimus are not ideal because you do have a sugar crash.
You do.
Yeah.
You're hungover by like 1:30.
Yep.
But if you have a Bloody Mary, you have a drink and you have a snack.
And you're
at
getting
the
like
same time.
You get
vitamin
minerals.
K or whatever is in tomato juice. Like,
It's a full meal.
you're
It's a
having an
well-rounded
infusion.
Nutrition. I remember when I was doing comedy at the Fringe Festival in Edinburgh, Scotland, not to brag, but I feel
Cool
like there's no
girl.
vegetables in that city. And I felt like it was just a month of me eating like fried, like fish and chips and like
Guinness and
like
stuff.
fries, Guinness, beers. And then I remember I had a Bloody Mary one day and I felt like my body needed it. And I was like, oh my God, there's vegetables in this.
Yeah,
Anyway.
you had a salad.
I'm like, oh
brought
my
you
God,
back to life.
nutrition. Yeah. But anyway, great brunch cocktail taste you have.
Thank you.
How's life with, not to make it all about like being a mom, but like how is life with 2 toddlers going? Like, are you surviving or being lovingly terrorized?
A little bit of both. They are definitely loving terrorists.
Yeah.
My son is 2.5, and his new favorite thing to do is to just like come and give you the biggest, tightest hug around your neck from behind. And so I work from home, so I'll be like working on the computer and sending a super important email or something, and he just comes up and he's like, I gotta choke you out right now with my love.
With my
And I'm like,
love.
you're hurting me. Our poor neighbors, they hear me going, you're hurting me all the time.
You're hurting me.
You're hurting
You're
me.
hurting
Please
me.
stop.
That's so funny.
The
But
loving voice. That you're hurting me.
So funny.
Yeah.
Teaching them what pain is. You're like,
Yeah.
this is mommy's in pain.
Uh-huh.
Does
Yes.
Emma still molest your ears at night?
every night.
Your emotional
Every
support
night.
ears?
Yes. She never got like a lovey. Like she didn't attach to a lovey or a blanket or even a pacifier. She
Okay.
attached to my earlobes.
With her mouth?
No.
Just sucking on them.
like a nipple on my
Yeah.
ear.
She's nursing your ears.
No, she loves earlobes, and we call them her emotional support ears.
Aw.
And every night she's like, I gotta touch your ears. And she just sits there and zones out and like molests my earlobes.
Just the lobe not going in?
No, just the lobe. She
Just
likes the
the-
earrings too.
Oh my gosh.
The squishy part.
Yeah.
Ooh.
When she was like 2 and she'd wake up in the middle of the night, she wouldn't cry or anything. She would just call out ears.
Ears.
And I was like, I'm here. Here you go.
That is so funny.
That's the
Ears.
cutest thing
And then rubs him till
ever.
she falls asleep.
Yeah. Just goes back to him.
Aw,
Yeah.
Sweet.
I feel like you have to try that for
It.
Sean.
Maybe I should. Be like,
just like-
ears.
Yeah. Sean,
Um,
ears.
I wonder if I bet I could teach him. He is very like, well, he takes notes well. Do you ever feel like having toddlers is basically the same energy as living with ghosts? Because like mysterious noises, things moving, occasional full on possessions.
Yeah.
Full on possession.
Like, is it similar?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was honestly thinking about that on the drive here, how it's like basically like a little bit of an exorcism every day.
I feel like so many parents could relate to
Yeah.
that.
Yes,
Yes.
where you're like, okay, first of all, everything has disappeared that I put in this room. All the cabinets are open now.
Yeah.
Like you come in and you're like, oh my God, every single drawer is open.
So funny.
Is it a haunted
There's
house or
something
do you have a
wet
toddler?
on the floor.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Yeah.
And then and no one's there because they're like hiding under the
They're
table.
hiding. Yeah.
And you're like, is there someone in the room with us right now? And they're like,
So
me, ears,
Ears.
Dude, so funny.
So, yeah.
It was actually like really a good learning moment for Sean and I when you all stayed with us because like
We were like
didn't-
birth control for you.
No, actually, no. We weirdly still like really want, we're like, because your kids are so cute too and like very sweet. But it was just, we realized how much we needed to childproof. And we didn't think about the things they would get into. Like, we're like, how did they find this sharp object on the bookshelf? Like, how did they get up there? Like,
You know
It's
what
wild.
though? It's they start off as like a little peanut who can't move and can't roll over, and so you don't really have to like baby proof very
Right.
much.
oh, okay.
And then as they grow, you're like, oh no, they can reach this now and they can touch
Right.
this now. So we have like a really nice bookshelf in our living room.
yeah.
And it was my husband's pride and joy. He loves it.
Oh.
And we were like, they can have the bottom shelf. And then as they've grown, they've just like gained a shelf and a shelf and a shelf. and a
Take it
shelf.
over.
Yeah.
That's really
They have like
funny.
5 shelves now.
Pretty
That's
soon
so
it'll all be
funny.
theirs.
It's all
Yeah.
theirs. It's just crayons and
That's
toys and
so
Spider-Man
That's so funny.
And Spider-Man.
Have
and
they
crumbs.
have they ever said something to you like that made you think like, okay, are they like seeing something that I'm not, like ghostly vibes?
Yes.
Like
Like
screaming
Like
at
what?
the
Like
wall.
tell us.
They just like stare off in the distance. Oh my God. Okay. So
Tell us.
you just unlocked something in me. My daughter she's going to kill me if she hears about this when she's older. She'll be like playing with her friend.
Ooh,
In the
invisible.
room.
Friends, in quotation
Yeah.
marks.
I'm like, who are you talking to? She's like, my friend. And then she just stares in the mirror.
oh,
And she's like,
Oh.
yeah, she goes, hi. And just stares in the mirror. And I'll be like standing next to her and she's like, see, she has a mommy too. And I'm like,
Ah, it's
oh my gosh. Yeah.
She befriended her reflection.
She befriended
Wow.
her reflection and
Or she
it's
sees
super
something.
cute. Or it's a portal and she's like talking to
Maybe
Someone
a
else.
Coraline over there.
Yeah. Coraline.
It's a mommy too.
She is a mommy too.
That's so funny. It is like equal parts cute and creepy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man. And then we were on a vacation and she said something about how she used to be a ballerina
Oh.
in
Did-
San Francisco.
did
and we
she?
were like,
Oh.
oh,
Like you're like, this is news
Go
to
on.
us.
Go on.
where did you study? And she was like, I lived at this place. And I was like,
What the?
quickly like Googling it. I was like,
What?
is this a ballerina school? Or have you lived many lives? Like, what is happening here? And it was not anything.
Okay.
But yeah, but anytime they say something like creepy, I'm like, go on.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Tell me
Yeah,
more.
You never know.
Let me write it in my notes.
Yeah, right. I mean,
Yeah.
you hear stuff like that where the kid's like, in the last life, you were the dog and I was the.
Yeah.
Did we
Someone
just hear that?
told us
Yeah.
that earlier today.
That they were the dog.
yeah, they were
Like that their little kid was like, remember when you were the mommy, or no, remember when you were the kid and I was the mommy and dad was the dog, or like something. It was something like that.
Like just something
Oh,
like
wow.
kind of sweet.
It's kind of sweet, like still together in this life, but reversed roles or different bodies or whatever.
Aw.
Yeah,
I feel like I've also heard stories of kids who like said they were on the Titanic and they like knew details about it, and their parents were like,
Really?
"Were you like maybe actually on the Titanic?"
That's so creepy.
so.
I love your
creepy.
daughter being like, I was a ballerina in San Francisco.
I love.
She
it.
loves ballet too. So I'm like, let's get you
Oh.
back in lessons because you've already gone to a ballerina
Yeah.
school in a past
in
life.
the past life.
So like, let's
Yeah.
get you there.
Pick up
Let's
where you
do
left
it.
off.
Do it.
Yeah.
Listen, you have that foundation from previous
Prodigy.
lives. I love it.
So we're here to talk about ghosts today.
we are.
And
yes.
we need to know, just like set the scene a little bit before we get into your juicy story. Like, On the spectrum, are you a skeptic? Are you a believer? Are you somewhere in between? Like, tell us where you fall.
I want to say I'm somewhere in between, but I think I'm like more ghost curious than ghost skeptic.
Ooh.
So I've never like seen an entity, but I've definitely been in places like my childhood home, the basement felt very wrong.
Ooh.
Like you would go down there and you would just be like, this is not okay. Like something's not okay here.
Ooh.
And it's interesting because I have 2 other sisters.
Okay.
Who lived in the house with me, and our room was in the basement, so we would be like, hi, come with me, and I have to tell you something, but I need you to come downstairs with me while I get this doll, and then I'll tell you my secret.
Ooh.
Oh.
And we would do it to each other, and then we talked about it when we were older, and it was like, because we didn't ever, like, none of us wanted to go down there by ourselves. So we'd be like, I have this secret to tell you, to entice you
Come down with
with me, which is also very creepy.
That's so funny.
retrospect.
But none of you just wanted to be like, I'm scared. Will you go
No,
with
no,
me?
we
Yeah,
couldn't because we would get made fun of by
I
the
get
other
it.
one,
That makes sense.
who was also equally scared.
Do you think your parents knew about the weird basement vibes?
I don't know. I'm not sure.
We keep hearing about weird basements. It
we
seems
do.
to be a thing.
I think they hold a lot of energy.
Yeah,
it
yeah.
seems.
The
There was
bottom.
this really weird, because we had 2 houses and both of them had, maybe it's just basements. It's a good thing there's no basements in LA.
Yeah.
So true.
I
That's
heard that and I was
true.
like, yes.
Basements here, yeah.
Our first house had, you would go downstairs, and then to the left there was a laundry room, and then there was a staircase that went up to a wall.
Ooh.
Wow.
And it was just a dark staircase that like went up to a wall.
Whoa.
Oh,
And they
gosh.
totally just walled it off from the kitchen and
Yeah.
did like some little home renovation. But to a 6-year-old, I was like,
What's there?
what is this? And why is there a vampire at the top of the stairs?
Oh. Totally
Yeah.
vampire.
It was a vampire stairs.
Vampire
Oh
stairs.
my
Uh-huh.
god.
And they were just
Man.
like, we don't want 2 entrances to the kitchen. And I was like, vampires for sure.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Absolutely vampire. What else
Yeah.
could it be?
It's good logic.
Any staircase leading to that's just scary. A staircase
Yeah.
leading
Yeah.
to nothing.
No, that is.
I was like, wall it off at the
eerie.
bottom, like
Yeah.
not the top.
yeah, well, yeah, why
Yeah.
not at the bottom?
So weird.
Just do 2.
Yeah. Do you remember the first ghost story you heard that like really got you?
Yeah.
That really spooked you?
As an elder millennial,
Yes.
the woman with the green ribbon.
Oh.
You don't know
I don't
this
know if
one?
I know it. And I am an elder millennial.
I don't know it.
It was like a book in our library in elementary school, and it was like a story about this woman who had a green ribbon tied around her neck, but she was a ghost at the end, and then like she took off the ribbon and her head fell off. I was like, why is this? It was like in every single elementary school library.
Oh.
Her head fell
Yeah.
off.
Her head fell off.
Yeah,
She
I
was
don't
a
remember
ghost.
this. Interesting. Oh,
But it was like held on with like a tiny little green ribbon.
dang.
What do you think the moral of the story was?
Don't take off your ribbon.
Don't take off.
Don't
your,
take off your
necklace.
accessories.
Keep your
Dude,
choker on.
I was gonna say, I bet you it traumatized a kid long enough or enough that they wore a choker for years. They're like, well, my head will come off if I don't.
Absolutely.
I don't know,
Like
maybe.
that
Or
would probably
I'd
be
be-
what
I
This
would
was
be
like
like-
when people were wearing those little tight
Yeah,
chokers. So
I
I think
remember.
maybe.
Mm.
Maybe.
I had one.
They were like, I need it.
I
to
keep my head on.
Yeah, that's what they're for.
Keep my head from rolling off.
So we've been like examining a lot, Leah and I, and like the people that we've been chatting with so far, just like what makes ghost stories so interesting to hear. Like, because we were saying, like, even if you are a skeptic, like there's something so enticing about a ghost story. So like, what do you think it is? Like the green ribbon story, or like what do you think it is that like piques your interest for this
Ooh.
field?
It's a really good
It's a
question.
good question.
I think it's the fact that like there are no answers.
Ooh, the unknown.
The unknown.
Yeah. And like you can, depending on your comfort level, like make it as spooky or as silly as you want. Like you can tap out if it's too scary.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. That's a really good question.
It's fun.
Mm.
Yeah. And there
Have
is
to
so
think
much we
about
don't
that.
know.
There is, and I feel like we're all kind of curious. We're curious people. Would
Yeah.
you consider yourself a curious person?
I'm a curious person. For
Yeah.
sure. Yeah. I'm very
Curious soul.
curious soul, inquisitive.
Yeah, you are. I love it.
Love a question. Love an unknown.
Love an unknown.
Mm-hmm. all love an unknown.
Mhm.
Absolutely.
So you have a ghost story for us today.
I do.
We're very excited.
I think that we're ready to hear it.
Well, buckle
Buckle up.
Take us there.
Let's set the scene for you. So I went to school for theater.
Okay.
Nice.
This is a college story
Love college.
Love it.
with college apartment
Ooh.
in a little cow town called Greeley, Colorado.
Ooh.
And we had this, it was honestly a very beautiful apartment. It was like a tiny 3-story brick building from like turn of the century.
Okay.
Like it had vibes for
Okay.
sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we were on the top floor.
Okay.
And this is a ghost story about a little kid ghost.
Ooh, little kid.
A little kid
Wait,
ghost.
I don't think we've heard one yet.
No.
Oh well, the old mill. But I'm ready for another.
We need a new
Little kid ghost story.
Okay. So it actually begins with our roommate Megan's previous apartment.
Okay.
So she lived with another girl there, like her sophomore year. And she would come home. She also lived on the top floor of an old,
Different building.
different building, but it was all like, it was a very old town. And so it was very old buildings.
Same town, Greeley.
Yeah.
Okay.
Really. Just around the corner, honestly. And not from here.
Okay, I was
From-
like, we're kind
from
of our
our
other
okay.
one. Okay.
Her roommate would go out of town a lot and she would come home from class and there would just be like piles of sticks on the floor
In her
in
apartment.
her apartment with the windows closed
It's giving
and the
Blair
doors
Witch.
closed.
That's
But it was
scary.
like cutesy Blair Witch.
Okay, cute, like craft.
Crafty.
Aw.
Like Pinterest.
Crafty Blair
Blair does
Yeah.
Pinterest.
It was like if a little kid was like, here's my treasures and put them in a little
Oh.
pile on the floor.
Aw,
It wasn't like I'm
that's
going to
kinda
build
sweet.
like a little witchy thing to hang from the trees.
Right.
They just like, here's my little treasures that
Look
I
at
found
this.
today. Yeah. And so it happened to her like a couple times. And her roommate was gone like a lot. Like she would leave the city, she would be gone for the weekend.
Yeah.
And Megan liked to sleep with the fan blowing on her. And she woke up one day and the fan was in the closet with the door closed. And yeah,
like it had been out.
it had been out blowing on her.
Right.
She liked it blowing on her when she was sleeping. And she woke up because she was hot.
Yeah. Oh,
And it was in the closet. I have goosebumps. It was in the closet with the door closed.
with the door shut.
And her roommate was 100 miles away.
Oh wow.
I have goosebumps too.
Uh-huh.
Okay, that's so
That'd be
weird.
so
So she
alarming to
had
wake
a
up to.
dream that she like met this little kid in her dream and his name was Sammy. He's talking about like a tree or something like that. So this was like over a decade ago. I'm trying to remember. They had talked to somebody else and apparently long time ago, there was a little kid who had fallen out of a tree and he had died.
Oh my
Like at
gosh.
that location.
At that location.
Oh my
And so she was
gosh.
like, oh, it's Sammy. Like we never got like really scary
Yeah.
vibes about it.
Right,
Nothing
yeah.
malicious. It was always like
Yeah.
precocious.
innocent. Or
Innocent.
A
Yeah.
precocious young
Prec-
boy.
So when she moved in with us, she was like, guys, I think Sammy followed me. And he did.
Oh,
So
oh my gosh. Okay.
cut to us being in our apartment now, the three of us, and just weird things would happen. Like the faucets would turn on.
Oh.
The bathroom
No.
the toilet would kind of slam a little bit. So
No.
one day I was cooking in the kitchen and so we had the stove over here and we had the sink over here. And so I turned from the sink to the stove and it went ksh, and I wasn't even thinking about it really. Like music was playing, Jason Mraz or something.
Yeah.
And then I was like, oh, turn off the sink. And then I went back and then it went ksh again. And I was like,
you would just turn off.
nope,
Oh.
no, I'm done. Turn that back off and then I'm going to go because this is not.
That's so creepy.
It turned back on
Yeah,
full blast.
It turned on full blast. It wasn't like a little
It wasn't a
like,
drip.
oh, I'm old. I'm gonna turn on a
I'm
little
leaking,
bit.
right.
I'm loose or something.
Yeah.
It was like
Loose.
No, how long after
Twice.
you moved in, like, was this happening? Like, is this like day 2? Is this like
It
a few
was-
weeks or what?
it was like pretty soon we started having experiences. Because that's why Megan was like, I think
She had to warn you.
Sammy followed me.
Oh my God.
Yeah. And so Megan actually went to France.
Okay.
And I one day took a nap in her room because she was like doing her study abroad.
Yeah.
And my windows, it was not a good napping room. It was hot. It was bright. It was no bueno.
Yeah.
So I went and I slept in her room and I had the fan on me as well. And I was the only one home. And when I woke up, the fan was like facing the opposite way.
Oh my God.
No.
No.
Yeah, it
Turned
was like
around?
blowing on the wall. And I was like, okay. science. Like, we're gonna science this.
Yeah.
So I set it down and I was like, it's obviously like blowing on something and it's pushing it away. And I sat there and I watched it for like 30 minutes and it didn't move at all because it was not strong enough. And I was like, okay. So yeah.
You wanted to see, like, I'm gonna watch this fan long enough to see.
I was like, science. I'm gonna be a
if it will
skeptic.
move due to
And
the
it's
power.
obviously like something is blowing on something.
And no one else was
pushing
home.
it. No one else was home. It was just me.
Right. Whoa.
And it was the fan again. Like, he had a little thing with the fan.
He had a thing
It
with
was
the
the
fan.
fan.
And he would just
Yeah.
turn it. He just wanted to, he's like,
He
these
was
ladies
just-
are going to sweat in their sleep.
Yeah.
and
He's like,
turn
if
it away.
I didn't get a fan, you don't get a
Yeah.
fan.
We didn't even have fans. Yeah, that's
We didn't
so
have
funny.
fans.
Yeah.
Wow. Was there something with a ball or did I make that up? That might be another
That
story.
might be-
Sorry.
That might be a movie.
I'm
or
mixing up my
something.
stories. That is wild though.
Yeah.
We heard another one with faucets today. What is up with ghosts and
yeah.
I
faucets?
don't know. I have
and
no
water?
idea. The bathroom
Wow.
faucet would turn on too.
Whoa.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
I remember
that's
one
fair.
day I was like the only one who was there.
Yeah.
And I was watching a movie or something. And then there was just like this background noise. And I was like, what is that?
Yeah.
And it was the bathroom faucet was on full blast.
Full blast.
blast.
I was like, Sam,
Sammy. Oh my gosh, young man.
wasting our water bill.
Young man. when you moved out, did he continue to follow your roommate at all, or like what was
No,
the
I
aftermath?
don't. I don't know. He just kind
Yeah.
of like
You just stayed there for the next people.
maybe
Oh.
we never like had anything bad happen.
It wasn't malicious.
Yeah, like one time he was playing with the toilet lid in the middle of the night, and my boyfriend had spent the night. Sorry, Jose. And
The life before Jose.
I didn't know you yet. And yeah, we heard like the toilet lid like slammed, and I was like, and then he started like antagonizing the ghost, and I was like, stop it, like you don't know what you're
your
yeah, he was like,
boyfriend
what are
did.
you doing, like, because he doesn't believe in ghosts, and so he was like antagonizing
It
it.
was
I was
like
like,
a
you
joke.
literally heard a toilet just like slam.
Yeah. What other proof do you need?
What do you need?
Yeah, wow.
He didn't believe. I wonder what he thought it was.
I have no idea, but he was like, I'm gonna yell at them now
Whoa.
and
So
antagonize
even though
them,
he
and I
didn't
was like,
believe
this
he
is.
was-
I was like, this is not cool. This is not cool.
Wow.
I was like a little kid, but still.
Don't talk to Sammy that
Don't
way.
talk to Sammy
That's
that way.
my ghost.
That's my ghost son.
That's
My ghost
our
boy.
ghost.
Yeah.
How often was this happening? Like, was it like a daily occurrence, like a few times a week?
I'd say like a few times a month.
Oh, a month.
I
Okay.
mean, that we like actively spoke about it with each other,
Yeah.
maybe a few times a month.
Do
But
you
I'm
think-
sure there were just like little things that happened. Like
Yeah.
Megan was totally fine with Sammy, so
So she was at peace. I wanted to
Aw.
ask, like,
Uh-huh.
what were her emotions about this? Like, she was at peace with Sammy.
she was at peace with him. I think she felt like she met him through the dream and like saw
Oh.
his essence,
Yeah.
and that he was like pretty chill.
Pretty
And
chill
just
little
wanted
guy.
to like play little tricks and be like, look at my sticks that I found. And they're like, those are good sticks, Sammy. Like,
Aw.
those are good sticks.
Pile of sticks is so cute.
is.
Yeah. Or it was like little thistles.
Ooh.
You'd like find a couple thistles, and it's like, we didn't, like, that wasn't tracked in anywhere.
Right. It
Yeah.
looks very intentional, like the
Yeah.
stacking. Do you think this experience like bonded you and your roommates further, or did it like sometimes we've heard that when people with roommates and
Yeah.
they experience ghost hauntings that they can cause a rift or tension in the friction in the relationship? Did that happen with you and your roomies, or did you feel closer or more connected?
No, we were like a pretty close
Yeah.
group. Yeah. We
Aw.
gained another roommate too. And so the four of us, we were just like buds.
I love it.
Um
Sammy brought you closer. I'm
he
kidding.
did. The five of us with Sammy.
Aw.
But yeah, he I think maybe if it had been something scary or like maybe even seen something like an entity, that would have been a whole different thing.
Yeah.
But like we never saw him.
Yeah.
We just felt him playing tricks on us.
Aw.
Was there any point in which you doubted what you were experiencing, or do you feel like you just immediately accepted it? You were just like, this is what is happening, and it's Sammy.
I mean, I doubted it when the fan turned around because I was like,
Right.
science.
When it
Okay,
okay, when
like,
that happened.
there has to be an explanation for like old faucets and
right.
stuff. But I mean, like they were on full blast.
Right.
Like you had to really crank it to turn it off.
Yeah,
Right.
absolutely.
And it wasn't like a slow buildup. It was like I turned it off and I turned around and it went Ksh! Again. It was crazy.
Dang.
That is so
Mhm.
interesting. Like just
Mm.
the idea of it being full blast. That's so jarring. Do you have like, if you could ask Sammy something, like, is there any type of like question you would want to ask, or like closure, or like information you want from him?
That's a good question. Yeah, I think there would be like a lot of questions I would ask him. What's your story? And what do you do when we're not here? Are
Right.
you
What
like
does
hanging
he
out?
do?
Yeah.
What do you do?
What makes you happy? What are you still here for? Like, can you help in any way?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I love that. Do you think ghosts are always tied to a place, or could they be more connected to people?
I think he was connected to her. I don't know if
Oh,
he still is. I emailed her because I was like, remind me of the details before I go do this.
Yeah.
And she wasn't like, he's still here with me. But
Gotcha.
yeah, I think it can be both. I think they can connect either to a person where they kind of like match you, like your vibes kind of match, maybe.
Yeah.
Or a place if it's something important to them, or even like something that they did a lot in their daily lives when they were alive.
Yeah.
I think there's a lot of like instances of ghosts like repeating what they would normally do, like they're stuck in a loop almost.
Ooh, yeah.
Those ones are interesting to me.
Like almost stuck here.
Yeah. Or like not aware, and they're just like going about their day.
That's interesting to me too. I wonder. I wish we could ask Ghost Inspector Greg. I feel like every episode I'm like, I wish he was here with us. But like, how do you help a ghost cross over, or like what does like make them get stuck in those loops? And like, I'm just so curious about that.
Do you think being open to the paranormal makes life a little richer, or just a little weirder, or both? I don't know. Like, do you think it enriches your life being open to it, or do you think it just makes it weird? I don't know.
Yeah, I think it enriches it. I think it makes it a little bit more fun.
Yeah.
You know, you're like a little bit more open to the universe. And I think you're also admitting that like you don't know everything.
Yeah.
And the universe is so much bigger than we think it is.
Yeah.
Like it could not be ghosts. It could be time travel. It could be just like time folding in on itself.
Right.
Yeah. There's so many different explanations for it. And I also love the idea of like an afterlife. So that confirms it for me.
Yeah.
So
it's
comforting.
Yeah. We've been trying, like one of our things that we've been kind of, thinking about in this show is like, we're trying to figure out life by talking a lot about death. And so like the fact that you brought that up, so like this influenced your perception of death, your experience with Sammy. Like how would you say that did, and what are your thoughts about what happened after we die?
I definitely think that there's an afterlife.
I love that.
Yeah, I'm not sure like what dictates someone sticking around.
Yeah.
Or if it's like they can just kind of like pop by and be like, okay, I'm in like the great beyond, and now I'm gonna like go pick up sticks and play with these weirdos who are like living in my old place, and then I'm gonna go back to heaven.
Right. Yeah.
I'm not really sure. Yeah,
I love it. Is there something you wish more people understood about ghost experiences, even the lighter, more playful ones? Like, that's kind of a weird question, but something you wish people understood more?
I don't know. I think I wish that people were more open to it.
Yeah.
Just open to the unknown and like okay with it.
Yeah.
And that it does, like, unknown things do make life richer. They make it like a little bit more playful. It's so fun to get goosebumps and like be spooky and
it's so fun.
Talk about it. So
yeah,
it really is.
What do you think?
We even say with this podcast, even if you're not a believer, like these stories are just inherently fun and entertaining, and like why not be?
Yeah.
But no, I mean I do believe, because I have no reason not to, and you can kind of tell when it's coming from a genuine, authentic experience. You can tell the difference when someone's just telling a good story versus something they lived. But yeah, I think I wish more people would be a little more open-minded in general. And that doesn't mean, you have to completely let go of all your typical beliefs. Like you can still have them, but just we don't know everything, and just a radical acceptance of that, I think makes life better. Yeah.
I totally agree. I feel like anytime I hear a story like yours, or, just the conversations we've been having, I'm just left with the belief that it's so beautiful to not have it all figured out. and to not have a finite understanding of what all the options are in this life. Like, I love hearing about Sammy and his sticks. Like, I didn't know that was a possibility. And now life just feels so much more interesting because I'm reminded I don't understand all the parameters. And it's probably a lot more vast. And I want to tell all the skeptics out there, it's kind of beautiful and fun to test those boundaries and see what the vastness feels like.
Right, exactly. Yeah. And Sammy and the Sticks
personally had ghost experiences? I'm sure you've talked about them a lot on the podcast.
We have, but we can, more her than me. I've definitely had some moments that were like really difficult to explain, but you've actually like seen some stuff.
So Leah's stories are so amazing because they cover this like type of spiritual experience or ghost that I think like hasn't come up a lot in our conversations, which is kind of like the guardian angel trope.
Ooh.
So like kind of like these interventions of something that is hard to explain at these moments where you were very much on the edge of something intense happening.
Yeah, and always felt protected in those moments, or like someone came and quote unquote divine intervention, whatever it is, that was just, I could chalk it up to just pure dumb luck, but they felt eerie and like, how do you explain that? How did I get, out of that? Yeah, for lack of a better term. But.
And I lost my dad when I was younger. So I've had a few experiences that really fit the mold of like a ghost or spiritual experience, like surrounding him and like a communication. And then also like same, like, I had this repeated dream of like this man standing at the edge of my bed. And then eventually when I was in college, like a man broke into my house and was at the edge of my bed. And it was like, it matched the dream that I had had for a decade. And so it almost like, it's kind of like a guardian angel vibe, like almost like a warning, like it prepared me to be able to perform, to be able to survive in a moment that I needed to.
Oh, wow.
But yeah, like just the vastness of these experiences, like playful Sammy, like guardian angel, like a loved one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Since your experiences with Sammy, have you had any other like moments in your adult life that kind of like are hard to explain?
Oh yeah. So I was working at a salon in Denver, and they would like joke a little bit about there being a ghost, and they named her Josephine.
Oh,
love it. I love
that. She was like a like more turn of the century ghosties. But she loved to, it's the bathroom again. She loved to lock the bathroom door. And so we had a locksmith on speed dial because
it happened that much.
It happened so often.
Holy
where
crap.
people would be like, I think there's someone in the bathroom, and they've been in there for like an hour. And it was like a single solitary bathroom, and it had a little lock, and you couldn't, like, you had to lock it from the inside, and it would be fully locked all the time.
We have to tell her.
Uh-oh.
Keep telling.
Oh my gosh.
Sorry, go ahead,
you
go
have
ahead,
to
go ahead.
finish.
Yeah,
this
it would
is
be
like...
fully locked all the time. And then I remember one day I was like standing at the front desk, and I just saw something go whoosh off of like one of the shelves.
What?
And I was like, let me put that back. And so Josephine. And then I found out a couple months after I started working there was a ghost tour that came by, because it was in October, and they were like, there's a ghost here named Josephine. And now we're part of the Denver ghost tour.
Oh my God. They just go by the salon.
Yeah, they like walked by the salon, and they're like, and this is where
Josephine's
Josephine lived.
Did they know the history? Like, was she a woman who had
It used
passed?
to be a brothel.
Ooh.
Wow.
Love it.
That's so
she
interesting.
was like,
A lady of the night.
a lady of the night
I love it.
who was like, nope to these hair products.
Nope. Lock the
Yeah.
bathroom.
Lock the bathroom.
Lock
You
the
can't come in
bathroom.
here.
She was kind of sassy.
She was sassy.
She's a sassy
Josephine was
girl.
like, I'm gonna
Josephine's like, this is my turf.
Yeah.
let you guys
Bitches.
know.
Yeah. So like I've never seen like a person or anything like that. But yeah, seeing that thing just fly off the shelf was
Whoa.
very strange.
Insane.
It was like a heavy thing that just went across the room.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like that when heavy things move quickly.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very scary. We heard
Not
about
my
another
favorite.
ghost throwing a stapler across the room, and we're like, that's a
Yeah,
bad thing to
no.
throw.
Absolutely not. Like, that's such an
Like, you could have-
abrasive
Yeah.
gesture.
That is-
somebody.
Come on now. I know
Oh my
you're a
gosh.
ghost, but let's not hurt anyone.
Okay.
That's crazy because we joke about the bathroom in this podcast studio being
Yeah.
haunted, the women's bathroom.
Yeah.
And they were saying, well, it does randomly lock from the inside. And
I think we just had that. Was that just today?
like
that
just
we
today.
Because
Mhm.
Leah and I, we have been like here for multiple days, like, recording all day. And at first we didn't really tell each other. We were going to the bathroom separately and like I was like
There's
getting
2
weird
stalls.
vibes. Yeah, there's 2
Yeah.
stalls in there, and then like I think you were getting
I was
weird
getting
vibes,
weird
and we hadn't
vibes.
really talked about it. And like so much so, like I would like go in there and just decide I didn't need to use the restroom.
You were
'Cause,
like me and my sister were like, I have something to tell you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
come,
yeah, we, like,
come.
weren't telling each
to
other,
the
yeah.
bathroom.
with
I have a
me.
secret to
So
tell
funny.
you.
Yeah.
And we would be in there, and we would hear like paper crinkling, and like I think I heard someone breathing in the stall next to me once, and so much so that like once we were in there together, like
Yeah.
yesterday, and we're like, is someone in
We
here
thought someone
with
was
us?
in the other stall due to some of the sounds, and
The
then we opened
stall-
this because they're always closed.
The door goes to the ground
To-
too, so you can't
see anything through a
that's
crack.
so creepy.
And then we opened it. We're like, "There's no one in there." And then we're like, "Maybe we've just been talking about ghosts for too many
Yeah.
days." But that was it's an eerie kind of vibe in there.
It was, and then the
Yeah.
producers, they did say like that there is an air vent, so like perhaps some of that crinkling, like.
Oh yeah,
But then they were like, we can't deny this is an old building, and there have been multiple occasions where that door, and it's like a twisty big deadbolt.
Yep.
It
Deadbolt.
locks, and they like people will come up and be like, hey, I think someone's in the bathroom, and they're like, no
No.
one's in there, and we don't know what happened.
why it just randomly
Locksmith
locks.
on speed dial.
She wants, or she. I just assume it's a she because she's in the women's bathroom. That ghost just wants some privacy. I don't know.
She's
know.
like, girl, stay out. yeah, I need a second.
Girl, I gotta go number 2. Ghosts still go number 2 in the afterlife.
They do.
Just so you know.
Absolutely.
I'm not an expert, but I'm pretty sure that's true.
I think you are the expert.
Oh well, just only on bowel movements, but yes.
Perhaps it's Josephine though.
It could be Josephine.
What if
She
if
came
it
to LA
is?
just for
She's
this.
following you.
Oh,
Oh no.
She's
Yeah.
like, Jessica.
I love it.
Hey.
so funny.
You know, it's fine.
Yeah.
Come along.
Do you feel like your experience with Sammy, or just like any of this like spiritual curiosity, did it prepare you for motherhood in any way?
Ooh.
Ooh.
That's a good question. Did Sammy
I don't
prepare you for
know.
motherhood? Being a ghost toddler?
Yeah.
A cheeky one?
Well, they do turn on the water a lot.
They
They turn on the water so much. So much. You do find sticks everywhere. And you're like, yes, these are great. Like those are great rocks that you brought into our house. We're gonna put them back into the yard because that's where rocks live.
Right. That's where they live.
They'll miss their friends. So we're
Aw.
gonna put them back out there.
Jessica. So that's really cute. They'll miss their friends.
Maybe like being open to it also helps you be like more playful.
Oh,
Mm,
I like that.
More
answer.
playful.
Playing make believe, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Ooh.
You're
I
like,
love
yeah,
that.
let's go with it. Yes, and.
Yes,
Keep
and.
going.
Yes, and.
Life's better with a yes and improv
Yeah.
mentality.
Absolutely.
Love it.
Yeah.
So we have this question that we've been asking all the guests.
Yes.
And we're just really enjoying hearing all the answers. And that is, if you were a ghost and you were coming back and you had this chance to leave like one final message for all the humans here, and imagine it's like one of those ones where you like put a message on a steamy mirror when someone's in the shower, or you like write something on a wall.
Yeah. Your
What?
red rum message.
Yeah, your red rum moment.
Ooh.
What would your message be?
Ooh. I think I would write in a steamy mirror like it keeps going. Or, like it doesn't end.
Ooh. Okay, I love
Something like that.
It's like deep and eerie.
Or
and
I would
love
draw a
it.
butt.
That you're the
Someone
second
else
person
said
to say that.
they would draw boobies.
Yeah.
I love
Just do the little
Just
butt.
to make someone
Yeah.
chuckle.
I
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
Just make someone laugh, or just be like, "What the fuck?" Or both. It keeps going, and
It keeps going and then draw a butt.
and then draw.
Yeah.
It's infinite. This one.
Yes.
That's so funny. I love it. Well, I guess on that note, where can people find you? Is there anything you want to promote? If not, that's cool.
Yeah,
No
this
pressure.
is your moment. Tell our
No
listeners
pressure.
anything you want.
Anything you want, or if you don't want to be found,
no.
that's okay too.
Yeah.
I my socials are private right now. So
That's
Okay.
cool, man.
Yeah.
You're cool.
Don't look
You
me
gotta
up.
you gotta protect yourself.
Absolutely.
All good, all good.
Yeah.
Can
No,
we
we're
give
just
them-
we're in our little bubble right now.
Your
so.
little love bubble, your little
We're in our
nest.
love bubble.
Do you can I give them your social security number? Is that okay?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
It is
well,
48.
It is. Yeah.
I almost just said
544.
mine.
No, okay.
Why did I do that? That's not-
555
not how mine
5555.
starts.
That's so funny.
Thank you for
Thank you for
doing
sharing,
this.
and that
This
was an
so
amazing
fun.
story.
I love
and-
hearing about
And
Sammy.
it
I'm
was
gonna
really heartwarming.
Yeah, it was a really, really nice story. I'm gonna be thinking about those, like the visual of just those sticks for so
I
long, because it
know.
really does just make me kind of so deeply happy.
I love
Aw.
that. It's
Well, I'm glad.
sweet. Yeah, I just love it. Well, this has been another episode of Ghost Girls. I never do that. I don't know
I
why.
know that. It's
Um,
the first time.
But yeah, it's our podcast where we talk about
death because we want to figure out life.
That's right.
And until next time,
stay curious.
Stay curious.
Bye.
Bye.
Footsteps fading down the hall, paintings moving on my wall, chills that wrap around my spine, trapped between the threads of time.